Tigger, you are a savage killer. Just look at everybody. Look at the camera, Tigger. What's up, GFA, Queenie? Fortnite. The Erd. He's so mad right now. Look at his ears. He mad. Alright, he gone. What's up, everybody? I hope everyone's having a wonderful weekend. Appreciate y'all dropping in the stream. Yeah. Turn these on. What happened with my last live stream? Nothing. It ended up, I did a stream. Yesterday I was trying to mess with my audio settings, and I accidentally, instead of hit record, I hit start stream. And so then I ended it within like a second. And then I felt bad, so I just decided to do a stream. But that's why if you catch it through the link, you'll just, the first thing you hear is, oh shit. Because I realized I went live and I immediately turned it off. So yeah. Has so much fluffy anger in his face. Yep. He always follows you around for love, but then doesn't want you to pick him up. Funniest thing. Dawn says Kitty's gonna go crap on your pillow. He rubs his butt on my bed. On like my half of the bed. And sometimes there's shit. So we have to change the sheets. So don't jinx me. Angelica Rocks, good to see you. Glad you made it. I see you, Willow. What's up, dude? Or Dudette. Abby, good to see you. Efren, glad y'all made it. Hussein, what's up, dude? Good to see you again. Yeah, that cat's Tigger. And then I have another cat, and that's the fat one. He's named Thumper. He'll probably come out at some point. Is the cat narrating? He's drinking right now. I hear him in the background. Licking the water. He's got a little water fountain, and he likes to drink it as it comes down through the fountain. So it just, you hear the stream stopping and starting non-stop. It's pretty funny. Fishion Tank Dicks. Appreciate you dropping in, dude. Glad you made a stream. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend. Justin says, love you, man. No homo. Much love, dude. Much love. When are you going to invite Fear Your Maker to your channel again? I still got to do like a video for Fear Your Maker. Let everyone know what's going on. So, yeah. RST, you look different to what I thought. Love your vids. I appreciate you dropping in the stream. I don't really know how to respond to that. But, yeah. Educational guy says hello from Trinidad and Tobago. What's up, Trinidad and Tobago from the Arizona desert where it's not even sunny right now? Leslie says, I love when I can hear your kitty in your stories. Yeah, that's always Thumper. You won't hear Tigger, but you'll hear Thumper. He likes to come in, so I end up trying to incorporate him into the story if I can, but just kind of depends. Like he had that toe licking scene and everything in that one story, which was pretty funny. I enjoyed that. You got them sugar buns. Sugar buns? Some num sugar buns. Danielle Newhouse, thanks so much. Just sends a heart over. I appreciate the love. I'm glad you made the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend. Thanks so much for that. And for those of you that don't know and you wanted to support the channel with like a donation or whatever, Patreon's a great way to do it, and you'll get perks type of thing out of it. It's a better bang for your buck. And like the $5 perk, you get access to all my unlisted stories, stuff like that. $1 gets you exclusive content. Like right now we got that Lolita story over there, and there's even a video I made that's just like not even a story. It's just a random ass Facebook video I made. So you get some exclusive content with any perk. But yeah, there's different perks too. So if anyone wants to do that rather than like a super chat or whatever, you get a little more out of it. But I appreciate whatever. You being here is enough for me. I hope everyone had a good night. My stream last night was a couple hours and just kind of ended it and figured I'd do one during the day this time. So yeah. Greg says, wow, I made 3 in a row. Good stuff, dude. Appreciate you coming around. Little Miss Precious, I see you. Hope everyone's having a good... Oh, I forgot my energy drink. I have coffee, but I don't have my energy drink. I'll have to grab that in a second. Frederick says, I'm not missing this live. Nope, you are not. You made it. Glad that you made it, dude. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend. Am I looking forward to the Resident Evil 2 remake? No, not really. I'm not going to play it. Last Resident Evil I played was like on the original PlayStation, so yeah. Randy says, didn't you upload the Lolita story about 3 years ago to this channel? Yes, I did. Yeah. I uploaded it to this one, and then once I actually had Fear Your Maker going, I brought it over there instead. And, or did I just keep it here? Regardless, I ended up deleting it off of YouTube because it was just too graphic. It shouldn't have been on YouTube. Plus, it was age restricted and all kinds of stuff. And then after I deleted it, I didn't plan on doing it again. But a lot of my patrons wanted to hear it because they're sick in the head. So I re-narrated it not too long ago. So it's all new audio quality, all that stuff. So that's what ended up happening to that. I'm not sure how that didn't get me in trouble with YouTube. Angelica Rocks 32, thank you so much, says, I like potatoes. I do too. I like potatoes. And they're amazing because you can have them in so many different ways. Actually, we've had potatoes the past 3 nights, excluding last night. We've fries, au gratin, like they're just amazing. Mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes. Favorite story I've read? Probably that pot farmer one. AKA Game No Kyla said, we had almost 7 inches of snow here, so we're stuck in. Damn, well at least you got a campfire on the screen to try to keep yourself warm. Hopefully that snow relents a little. Randy says, it is a sick story. It is a sick story. It is definitely the most graphic and disturbing story that I have ever narrated it. So, yeah, absolutely. Try to look for a story real quick. I'll go ahead and read one on stream. Before I get my energy drink and everything. So this one was actually shared with me. I think it was someone from the last stream. They let me know that they put a story on Reddit, and I told them to send me a link if they wanted me to narrate it. And this is a link. I don't know what it is about or anything. That literally my first time opening the email. So yeah, I guess we'll go through this together and see what it is. The Farmer's Story, Frederick. If you go to my channel and search my videos and look up Scary Home Alone Supposedly True Stories, it was a collaboration with Unit 522. It's like the first story in that video. That's where you can find it. I'll probably, I don't know. I'm debating on going through and like re-narrating some of those just because I didn't like my narration back then. So there might be a couple stories that are like really old that I redo here soon. That one I'm not sure. It all depends on if I still have the files or if I deleted the emails or whatever. With the snow and rain happening, you should read Snow and Rain horror stories. It is storming everywhere. So let me, 1 second. Switch it up then. Okay, so it's raining up in here. Good point that it's raining. Do some rain background. I wanted to get during my storm. We had a storm not long ago. And I was going to go out and just stand in the rain and just get some footage of me. Actually, I wanted to go just like sit out there for a long time. But my wife's like, you're going to get sick. But I we'll switch it up. We'll make it all rainy since it's rainy everywhere. That way you all got to deal with it. There's no warm, cozy fire here. Alright, so this story. How's the audio before I get into this story? Is the audio good or not? Is it the farmer with the shotgun story? No. Not that I know. I don't remember a shotgun in there at all. Llama Lloyd said, my girlfriend wants to buy your maker leggings. I think my wife bought a pair too. She was the one who came up with those. She's like, oh, those are cool. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. She's coming up with new designs, like we got Num Num Sugar Buns on a hat. That one I actually think really came out well, as long as got any raisins. I think the text for that one's perfect. Audio's good. Cool. Cool, cool. Alright, so this story was submitted by, hopefully this is the person, Madame Massacre. And it's titled Hotel. And it's on the subreddit Let's Not Meet. I heard that through my headphones. That was loud. So this happened to me a few years ago when I was 15. My family and I lived in Las Vegas, and we're going with my parents. One second, I'm trying to zoom in. I was still there. So this happened to me a few years ago when I was 15. My parents and I had lived in Las Vegas and were going on what my parents called a staycation. Basically just a vacation, but without leaving town. We had been staying at the Circus Hotel, which is connected to this indoor amusement park called the Adventure Dome. Now that the context is out of the way, while we were there, I became motion sick, as I often do, so I went up to my hotel room to lay down until I felt better, as well as taking some Pepto-Bismol. I stayed there for around a half hour, just for safe measure. Usually I would carry my phone with me, so that if I encountered any awkward or unnerving situations, I could simply pull out my phone and pretend to be on a call. This time, however, I left the phone in my room, along with anything else that may potentially fall out on a ride. Once I left the room, I quickly checked the hallway to see if anyone was in it, being the paranoid person I am, and there was a man sitting outside one of the doors, seemingly on a call. This also happened to be in the direction of the elevator. As I began walking towards the elevator, he noticed me, got up, and began walking towards me. He started asking me things like, "Hey, are you from around here?" And, "Who are you here with?" Now, I'm extremely awkward with people, and always have been, so I kept attempting to end the conversation and get him to go away with a simple one-word response, which he completely ignored. He then asked me if I'd like to go have some fun with him in his room. That should be in quotes like that. I was 15 and I looked possibly even younger, which is what made this a bit unnerving in the first place, since he looked to be around his 40s. I said that I was in a rush and meeting up with family for lunch and needed to hurry, so no. Yet the rest of the way to the elevator, and while waiting for it, he kept trying to convince me to go with him. Luckily, he at least let me be when the elevator arrived and I got in. Tigger, get away. Where was I? Thank goodness there were others on it, or this may have ended a bit differently. Long story short, none of us were allowed by ourselves for the remainder of the trip. I told my parents once I got downstairs, and my father was pissed, as well as my mother. The rest of the trip went well, and we didn't see him again. But still, if you are young and have no defense, be careful when walking alone. I don't know if this was actually creepy, or if it was just anxiety talking, or what his intentions were. But either way, it was creepy as hell to me at the time. Some kind of creeper responses for sure. I wouldn't put it past it. Like, there's a lot of weirdos out there like that. But, you should narrate in a Batman voice or a Thor voice. What is a Thor voice? I don't watch. Tigger! He's getting in the cabinets now. I don't know if you guys heard it, but he opens and closed a cabinet. He likes to try to climb in them. What up, Nightmare Files? Glad you made it, dude. Yeah, I don't know what a Thor voice sounds like. I don't watch any of that. Speaking of, I should grab my energy drink and close my bedroom door. That way, if I am loud, I don't wake up my wife. Because she's asleep. Obviously. Or she wouldn't wake up. Just have a chair stream. Deep British voice. I'm so bad with my accents. Horrible. What does my wife do for a living? Porn. Porn. Not really, but porn. Does she work nights? Yes. Llama knows what a Thor voice is. Yeah, I don't know. Plus, in my living room, it'd probably echo like a mother. I could just do one in like a extremely overly dramatic voice. Let me try to find a story. Let me find one in my email. I think I have a file that's like, here's a file. I feel bad reading these. I'm not gonna read these. Cause like, it's a whole file with a shit ton of stories that aren't even scary at all. Like the title of the file is not scary. But that would make it better. I just don't want someone to like happen to hear their story and be like, what? He doesn't think it's scary? Because that's like the worst part of it. I got 117 stories in here that I deemed as not scary. I'm gonna have to go through these and make sure. Well, this one says, I understand that these aren't the scariest, so I think a lot of people already know. I also have a file that's probably fake. Because they didn't tell me it was a creepypasta. But I will find... Where is it? I thought I had one. I think I found a story. It's extremely short, but Efren says, I heard your maker doesn't have legs. Nope. They gone. They gone. Can you impersonate Lazy's voice, B-Busta's voice, or Darkness Prevail's voice? I've done like a stupid little impersonation video. I did that years ago. And I did like the Lazy Masquerade. And, Corpse Husband and Eden. I think for Eden I was talking like this. Hi guys, Eden here. I don't remember. Hey, what up Renee? Good to see you, dude.